Well, Trump certainly started the year off with a bang.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
What a year, huh? Lemon, it's January 3rd. He captured the Venezuelan president for whom Biden had raised the bounty to $25 million. Whether Trump is going to claim that $25 million is yet to be confirmed. But it's very, very clear that 2026 is the FO stage of FAFO.
Venga por mí. Aquí lo espera Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Maduro hearing Fortunate Son at 3 a.m. Venezuelan president seeing the American flag at 2 a.m. in his room. Oh my gosh. This one is so wrong. 2 oil tycoons taken before their time. You guys better strap in because the sheer amount of memes, I have never seen so many around just one topic. This actually happened. Mr. President, do you have a New Year's resolution? Peace. Peace on earth. US launches military strikes on Venezuela. Fun fact, Will's gay speech in Stranger Things lasted longer than the operation to remove Maduro from power in Venezuela. 6 minutes and 51 seconds versus 6 minutes and 34 seconds. I hope 2026 will be better than 2025. First week of January. But I have exclusive behind the scenes footage of what actually happened the moment that Maduro was caught. Have a look. Maduro looking out of his bedroom window at 3 a.m. this morning. Terrifying. That is terrifying. And afterwards, the Delta operators explaining to the commanding officer how the operation went.
And he kind of got a little angry. So I admit, I kind of got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
But I did kidnap his wife. Oh, no.
Delta to the Chinese officials as they're grabbing Maduro.
You tell anyone about this, I'll kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay, sweetheart?
Soy Lord says this is basically what happened last night.
Know exactly what you look like and where you live.
Well, I use a VPN, so...
That is SoCap, Junior. I just pulled your IP. I've got it right now.
No, you don't. Huh. Say
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's where you're from.
That's not... How did... Hey!
Oh, I just pulled your IP. 308 Negra Aurora Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's you, isn't it?
No. That's...
I'm on Google Earth right now. I see a pizza on your roof.
That's my grandma's house. Nice try.
No, what? So you're playing at your grandmother's house? You're a loser. Don't even joke to me. You're a loser. Playing at grandma's. What is she gonna make you? Cookies and milk?
So yes, this caught many people by surprise, but were there warnings?
He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody.
In fact, the White House posted this to their social media account just 3 days before.
Hold the line. Stay with me. Brothers, what we do in life echoes in eternity.
Strengthen up. Strengthen up.
At my signal, unleash hell.
Hindsight is 2020.
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night. All day.
This is funny job. I was right in the middle of taking a shit.
Now, of course, many people are saying this has nothing to do with narco-terrorism or drugs, and there are other incentives.
We cannot offer any military aid at this time. Really sad. But the U.S. military is simply spread too thin.
But what we could use your help with, really, is protecting our vulnerable, plentiful, and newly discovered oil reserve.
Excuse me 1 second. Operation Golden Eagle is a go. Welcome to democracy.
Protecting Kuwait, not chasing oil. We bring freedom to Iraq, we don't need oil. We are invading Venezuela for oil. They stole our oil.
But we're seeing very different reactions depending on if you listen to the Democrats in America or the actual Venezuelan people.
We're bombing Venezuela right now. It is 2:35 a.m. and Pete Kegsbrook, fucking cosplay G.I. Joe, is literally bombing Venezuela. You guys didn't stop them when they were bombing boats in the ocean. You didn't stop them when they fucking took a tanker off the coast of Venezuela like a bunch of fucking pirates. You guys didn't say shit when they bombed Nigeria less than 2 weeks ago. What the fuck are you guys doing? We are the terrorists. We are exporting error to the rest of the world. What the fuck is it going to take for you people to remove this dementia-ridden patient who needs to be in a fucking...
It's just girl problems, all the drama, laugh and cry about.
Seeing the number of Venezuelan people celebrating has just been incredible.
Gracias.
Celebraron hoy los venezolanos la captura de Nicolás Maduro y su esposa.
Gracias, Señor. Ay, Dios mío, esta es una alegría inmensa.
Before I begin, I just want to talk to you, America, and I hope you have your coffee when I tell you this, but these are great news. All eyes on Venezuela. These are historical news. This is history in the making. I mean, my chest, it feels like it's gonna explode with joy.
I came in this country when I was 10 years old, and ever since I was born, every single person in power of the country has abused us and abused of their power. We have been living in a dictatorship for about 20 years. So I can tell you, this feels like a breath of fresh air.
Sufran, coño, que sufran. Celebrar, coño, celebrar la libertad, coño, la libertad. Gracias, Estados Unidos. Dios mío, qué notición, qué noticia.
I truly hope that the country is going to see brighter days ahead. Now, Mark Zeller had a different take. He said, "I'm devastated by this illegal capture of an elected head of state by Trump. I live in constant fear my beloved leader, Macron, who lives at 55 Rue de Faubourg Saint-Honor, Paris, share the same fate. He's usually home with Brigitte by 9 p.m. Rob Montgomery responded by saying, "Tell me, sir, has France recently stumbled upon any deposits of the crude variety?" And Mark replied, "Not sure, but he dug a hole so deep in our public finances that I expect them to hit oil any minute now." Even if we sold all of that oil at 1/4 of the price, we would gain $4 trillion, which is enough to open 4 more daycare centers in Minneapolis. And Inez said, "I love that Trump's wars are always over by the time I hear about them." Yeah. Homeland Security pointed out the irony. They said, "Oh, so now Democrats are opposed to a Venezuelan criminal entering our country." Democrats, you can't just go illegally arrest a president. Also Democrats. Meanwhile, poor President Xi was left confuzzled. President Xi wondering where is Maduro for their meeting today. And the number of Marco Rubio memes that I have seen is insane. Congratulations to the new governor of Venezuela. Rubio realizing he's going to be president of Venezuela, governor of Cuba, and the Shah of Iran. And Elon Musk responded saying, "I support this 100%. Marco Rubio finding out he's the new Venezuelan president. Me waking up and hearing all the screeching commies crying about Maduro getting arrested, and this meme just developed a life of its own this week.
I said, ooh, come on baby, turn the lights off, lights off, ooh.
The Russian diplomat who had loaned $30 million to Maduro seeing the news today. And X has just hit #1 news app in the App Store in Venezuela. Elon Musk responded, now for the find out part of FAFO. The Hodge twins have said, if we can arrest a foreign country's leader in the middle of the night, can we do the same thing to the criminals in our own damn country now? What do you guys think? It would be nice to see it. Do you think that's coming? Publius says, when will we see an American enemy within arrested? But I have to say, in my opinion, there were 2 serious badass moves this week, and we can't let the second one be overshadowed completely. Nick Shirley is the man, is he not? DC Trano says he's out here doing the Lord's work, uncovering the massive Somali daycare fraud.
Smoke twists like a question mark. Streetlights hum like a broken spark. The pavement whispers stories low. Where dreams dissolve, where shadows go. Shadows in the alley, they don't lie. They creep, they crawl, they multiply. A broken clock still tells the time. But in this game, the clock ain't kind. Fences frame the fight. A cold wind sings of endless nights. Footsteps echo, fade and stop. Hopes fall silent, dreams get dropped. Fistful of change.
People with 2 degrees, Somalians opening daycares in Minnesota. When your parents said that you would make friends, but they dropped you off at a Somali daycare.
Welcome to Minnesota, where every moment is an adventure. From the tranquil natural beauty of our waters to the rich culture of our cities, Minnesota is where unforgettable memories are made.
Go inside now! Get in the house!
Step into friendly neighborhoods that make you feel right at home the moment you arrive. Stroll through vibrant streets, soak in the energy of our dynamic nightlife, or indulge in a shopping spree at one of our world-class boutiques. And behind it all is strong leadership and inclusive policies that create a place where everyone can thrive. Minnesota, we're ready to be your next adventure.
How the Somalians were answering the door at those daycare centers.
Who the f are you?
Quite literally. I love this. Frauds, the new sitcom. Millionaire's Office in 1987. Millionaire's Office in 2025. Quality Leering Centre.
Let's get back to the reason that we're really here. Without much further ado, I give you the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good.
What is this?
A center for ants? What?
How can we be expected to teach children to learn how to read if they can't even fit inside the building?
Derek, it's just a
I don't want to hear your excuses! The center has to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
He's absolutely right.
The memes that have come out of this story have been so funny. But I think one of the things that made me laugh the most was the response. Somali Daycare, who falsely claimed someone broke in and stole their student enrollment documents, are now showing off where the burglar entered. Unfortunately for them, though, the cuts in the sheetrock seem to have been made on the inside. Nick Sorter says, total clown show. Once again, people are not happy with Congress and they're not happy with the lack of arrests within the US. The GOP acting like they are doing something about the Somali fraud. I understand people's frustration and time is ticking. And lastly, another little news story of the week was, of course, Stranger Things final episodes being released. And a lot of people were really not impressed with the very long-winded scene where Will came out as gay. Alpha Fox says, I really wish that Derek was here for this scene.
I don't like girls.
Suck my fat one!
He's such a brilliant character. They should have used him more. And before we have a look at the ones that you guys tagged me in this week, let's just have a little review of liberals saving the world in 2025. They have been working so hard, so tirelessly to ensure that JD Vance gets elected in 2028. Another Charlie Kirk tagged me in this one. Obama dropped 26,171 bombs without congressional approval. Trump captured Maduro without congressional approval. Yes, and you'd be surprised how many people don't realize that about Obama. Jennifer Harper tagged me in, be thankful for today because in one moment your entire life could change. Yes, Maduro is a prime example of this. You never know what could hit you tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. So be thankful for today. The only time that anyone should watch the news is to study how psychological manipulation works on the general public. Yes, this is a very good point actually. Have your wits about you when you watch the news.
Let's be clear here, okay? You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold, okay?
And then I bombed Chavez's grave because F that guy. Quite literally. That is pretty much it, right? President Trump, the Monroe Doctrine is a big deal, but we've superseded it by a lot. They now call it the Donroe Doctrine. The pandemic was fake, the tests were fake, the mask science was fake, the social distancing was fake, the vaccine science was fake, the news was fake, the CDC and FDA were fake, the government's messaging was fake, the election were fake, climate science is fake, it's all fake. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty crazy when you put it that way. It completely changed many people's outlook of the world, including myself. Paradigm Shift says, which is the bigger scam? Somalis pretending to run legitimate child daycare centers or CNN and MSNBC pretending to run legitimate news organizations? That is a tough question. Very tough one. I love this. Thank you, Helene, for tagging me in this one. Love, laugh, leer. So I do want to apologize quickly before I go because I was about to do the buy me a coffees from the last couple of weeks and I just realized that I'm having trouble logging in on my phone and I think I just need to go to the computer and sort it out there. I'll have to do a catch up on the shout outs next week. I know it's been a few weeks, so thank you for your patience, guys, and thank you so much for your continued support. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you had a great Christmas and New Year's and that you're excited for 2026. I'd love to hear what your take is on 2026 so far. I'm excited to hear everybody's opinions. And don't forget, you can watch these videos on X or on Rumble, and you can tag me in any funny clips or any funny memes that you see on X. Before I go, I know Vinny hid the entire video, so I just thought I'd do a little reveal. Huh? Are you gonna come here? You monkey. Alright guys, so thank you so much again for watching, and we will see you next time.